I have two things for you here, one video and one link in the reference section, which I would like you to see because this tells you the amount of taxation that exists in Europe. This video talks about a 24-year-old person who has just graduated from college and on his first job, and his first month paycheck is £12,000. That is on the paycheck. Do you know how much he's taking home? £5,500. More than 50% is being taxed at source. No wonder Europe and UK are going down the tubes fast. This is how you tax people. £12,000 may be the rich, but if you tax them beyond their means, this is getting to the point of being ridiculous. And now, Madam Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, also known as AOC, comes to a Met Gala wearing a gown that says, "Tax the rich." I have a message for her, but let's first take a look at what she wore. Here we go.
And last night, Progressive Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez used New York's fashion charity event, the Met Gala, to make a political statement. She wore a white dress with a message emblazoned in bold red, "Tax the rich." Now, AOC's not surprising statement comes as a deep division within the Democratic Party continues to emerge and exacerbating uncertainty about President Biden's tax and spending proposals. This is not a surprise to me. I was working on putting the show together.
I have a message for AOC. You really want to see how life is when the rich are taxed? Go and live in United Kingdom. Maybe we can get you elected in one of their hundreds of constituencies. I think there are more than 500 seats for United Kingdom. I'm sure your demography will be fitted in one of those places and you can get elected from there. Because when people say that you have to tax the rich, what happens is if you tax them beyond 50%, that was ridiculous. I mean, I got the shock of my life. You make £12,000 on paper, which is probably a little bit more in dollars. Then you get to take only 5,500. 6,500 are deducted. This is beyond ridiculous. It is ludicrous. How can anyone feel like working? You know what people want to do in United Kingdom? The smart ones, they want to leave for countries where the taxation is less. Better still go and work in Dubai, where personal income tax is zero. And if you have a business in Dubai that is registered, you don't pay any corporate taxes for some years. Look, this is beyond ridiculous. This is something that is not sustainable. And this is what the Biden administration tried to bring in the United States. Soros has done a number on Europe. We are finding out now some very dubious things happening, and he tried to do the same thing in America. Thankfully, the wise American people saw the way clear through this and got Trump back, and Trump is doing his hardest to try and get some order, some control over the spending. And that's how I see it. I know you people say, oh, I'm doing, carrying a brief for Trump. No. Just look at the reality of what life has become in Europe and United Kingdom. And you will understand how bad things are becoming and how people are just going to, the smartest will just leave UK and Europe and go settle in places like Dubai and Singapore, where the taxation is noticeably lower, or perhaps even Ireland. So this is what things are now. And this is just disaster, guy. One example is enough for me. I can tell you this is not sustainable. People are just going to up and leave, and they need to crack down on the illegal immigration. Take a leaf out of the book of Trump. God damn it, do something, Keir Starmer. You got a monstrous majority. Move some legislation. Write your laws in a way that the courts can't strike it down. Do something. Doing nothing would be the end of the British Empire as we know it.